Yo, YouTube, it's your boy Jack, and welcome back to the channel. Now, look, I know you guys saw in the Spider Lee video that I said that I was going to be doing something, or to stick around to find out what I was talking about in terms of a giveaway. And we're going to talk about that more in this video. I hinted at it. I kind of talked about it a little bit, but I didn't specify what it is or what it's going to be. But we're going to talk about it in this video because this video, we're covering one of my favorite cars in this game. And any car enthusiast, most of the car channels normally shit on this car, and they have their reasons, but they don't shit on it for reasons like it's a bad car. It just handles, you have to get used to the handling. Okay, plain and simple. And I'm gonna be real, I've noticed that when you actually lift this car to stock suspension, this car actually handles a lot better. And that's funny because I don't have any of these in stock suspension because I absolutely hate myself. But let's stop talking about it and let's get into it. The holy grail in my eyes of cars in this game, okay? Like, look at this thing. It's a thing of beauty. It is the Comet S2, which I am pretty sure is based off of the 911 994. Okay. And we're actually right by a pay and spray, so I'm not even gonna transition to that. I'm just gonna pull up into it. Just gonna pull right up into it. Okay, so the Comet S2 does have a shit ton of customization. I'm not even gonna front y'all on that. So we're gonna start off on stock for bumpers. We're gonna go down. Okay, I'm gonna go nice and slow because this thing deserves all the love in the world. Okay, that's it on bumpers. What is that? That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 front bumpers, 11 back bumpers. You got the one where you expose the twin turbos, which I have. You got a full bumper delete. You got this one. And yes, this car is called the bad guy. I was going for a Razor Ramon thing when I kind of made the thing, so yeah. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take off. We're gonna do a full bumper delete real quick. Okay, and then we're gonna go to the exhaust. That actually looks kind of badass, I'm not even gonna lie. But here's the stock bumper, or stock exhaust, performance exhaust, crossover exhaust, race exhaust, turbo exhaust, turbo 2. That thing just looks meaty as shit. All right, we're gonna put my bumper back on. Ooh, hold on. Where did it? I kind of like that. I like that. All right, now the fenders. You got a front fender, a carbon fender, front fender. You got a fender over fenders, or vents and over fenders, my bad. And then you got carbon vents and over fenders. And honestly, you can kind of use these, kind of make RWB style builds, which originally that's what this was when I bought it. And a fun fact about this thing is if you guys put off-roading tires on this, it actually makes a really good rally car. If you guys want to see me do a build on that, I could definitely do that. Who the hell is contacting me right now? Hold on. That's who's contacting me. Okay, I didn't even have to check. I just heard my Discord go off. But yeah, it makes a really good rally car. You got headlight covers, you got black headlight tape, you got blue headlight tape, you got red headlight tape, yellow lenses, hint, hint for the giveaway car. You got these, you got the covers, you got the hoods. Okay. You got hood catchers, which I'm not going to show because, I mean, you already know what a hood catcher is. All right, we're gonna start at the top real quick. Got a secondary hood, a carbon hood, a smooth hood, a secondary smooth hood, a carbon smooth hood. I'm just gonna scroll through it. You get the idea, okay? Interior, I actually really like the interior of this. I like the stock interior. I do have the roll cage, because at one point this was a rally car. We're gonna switch it to a half street race. You got the liveries. Okay. You can make the Golf livery or car with this livery, just make it blue. Yeah. Plate holders, you can actually remove the plate from the front entirely. This motherfucker's persistent right now. You got the roof accessories, aero boxes. You know, like I said, you can turn this into a rally car, and it actually makes a really good rally car. You got a stock, a carbon, and a secondary thingamabobber or roof. You guys have carbon skirts. God, man, there's just so much to this car. Splitters, which is weird to me because the splitters on this car are actually a completely separate category. Why? Considering most of the time they're actually in the bumper section. Even when, like literally this same splitter right here, everything right here, it could be in a bumper section. Which I mean, it's cool because you can mix and match it, but I don't know. All right, so you got this. You got a duck lift, smoothless duck lift. What the fuck? That thing damn near disappears. High duck lift, duck tail. This is actually one of my favorites. Extreme wing. And then this is just over the top right there, okay? You got your sun strips. You got your suspension. And as I said at the beginning of the video, this car does actually handle a lot better when you actually put stock suspension. In my opinion, maybe it's a placebo effect. I don't know. But it does handle a lot better in my opinion. Like, okay, so. All right. And you got your wind deflectors. That is literally it for this car. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll return in a little bit. All right, it is nighttime, but we're gonna take this car for a drive. I personally, this is my favorite car in the entire game. It used to be the retro Comet. Let me rephrase that. Hold on. This is my favorite. I don't know, because like by technicality, the Safari is considered a sports vehicle, but in my eyes, I look at it as an off-road vehicle. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna categorize the Safari as an off-road vehicle because it does handle really well off-road. You baby back bitch. Oh shit. It does not. It does have a lot of understeer, the Comet S2. But anyway, back to what I was saying. It does have. We're gonna consider the Safari an off-road vehicle. We're gonna consider this one a pure sport vehicle. So this is my favorite sports car in the game. Okay. If you don't like it, I don't care how Rockstar classified it. Fight me. Okay. But back to, let's talk about how the car and whatnot handles. Okay. So the car handles. It's a medium, okay? It's a give and take, okay? So if you want to hit wide corners, you're gonna have to brake. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This thing has a shit ton of understeer. Like, just plain and simple. I'm gonna be real with you, okay? Like, it has a massive amounts of understeer, but it does brake decently well. And oh god, that's just dog shit driving on my end today. Let's be real, that's every day. But it does actually, once you like full on stop it, it does have pretty good turning radius and handling at that point. The handling is very sensitive when you're going in a straight line. So look, see how the car just like, look, just look real hard. Look, it's real wobbly. It's very responsive. So you got to be very precise with your stuff. Also, when you turn a corner, you're gonna lose a lot of speed. But the good thing about the Comet S2 is this sumbitch is easy to double clutch. And yes, the Comet S2 does double clutch. Let me see if I can pop one off. I'm not gonna be able to pop one off. Watch. Oh, wasn't paying attention. There we go. So you can pretty much get all of your speed back, okay? Not all of it, but you can get like a majority of your speed back. So if you can just constantly double clutch whenever you hit a corner, you're golden, pony boy. It's over with. I am not doing so hot. It's always when I'm trying to do these reviews when I can't drive. But I promise you, I'm actually a really good driver in this game. Am I the best? Absolutely not. I guarantee there's people better than me. Am I gonna say I'm the best? Absolutely. Confidence. Be the best. Make that. What do they say? Say that shit into existence, or something like that. That's probably not how they say it. That's actually definitely not how they don't say it. But we've talked long enough. Let's get to the track. Straight fucking this car up. Alrighty then. This we're gonna do. I think I set it to 3 laps because this car is kind of crunched on time, and yeah, it's set to 3. I'm not crunched on anything. I don't know. The car can handle wide turns like that pretty good. It's these kinds of turns where you gotta take it off a little bit. I don't know. I'm not sure if that was a double clutch. I'm pretty sure I just stalled out the engine. I'm not even gonna lie there. Oh, that is another problem with this car, is it does have no, and I mean no, dampening. Like if you hit a bump, you're done. Like it's over with. Just it's over with. You're done for. Adios. Never to be heard from again. You're cooked. We are off to a very slow start. But yeah, no, this car, I just personally love the look of the car. Is it my favorite Porsche of all time? No. The 994 is not my favorite. My favorite is actually the 930 Porsche. Or the G series. It's a tie between the G series and the 930. But that's just me. I mean, everybody it's different strokes for different folks, you know. Pretty sure I'm stalling out the engine when I do that. But yeah. Need to make better timing here. So I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to focus up, try to get one of the best lap times I've ever gotten. Okay, we are still making absolutely horrible time. Hey, anybody watched Cobra Kai yet? Season 6? Personally, I'm going to wait off till they finish out the entire series with the next part of Season 6. That's mostly because Cobra Kai, like, from what I watched or from what I read in the description, they're just basically setting up for the major fights that are going to happen in part 2 of Season 6. So it's kind of like, now I'm pretty sure I'm dead wrong about that, but I'd rather, like, you know, they only got 5 episodes out, and I think there's only going to be like 5 more. And I'd rather just sit down and watch all 10 episodes of Season 6 instead of having to wait another like 6 months or so to get the rest of Season 6. Kind of mad at myself that I didn't do the same thing with Fast X. You know, I should have waited. I actually went and saw Fast X in theaters. And honestly, it's not a bad movie. I just think it's a lot of build-up for a lot of bullshit. It's the same way I feel about John Wick 3. John Wick 3. I personally feel like John Wick 3 is one of the dumbest stories I've ever seen in movies, and with good reason. Because there's just so many plot holes in that one movie. Like, the whole point of him going to... the whole point in him going to see the member of the high table. Now y'all could correct me if I'm wrong about this, but this is the way I look at it, okay? 100% how I look at it, and it's why I think it's a dumb movie. Is it like, when I say dumb, hold on. When I say dumb, it's not one, like, I'm not saying dumb as in I won't watch it ever again. It's actually one of my favorite franchises of all time, and I love the action in 3. So don't get me wrong, I don't hate the movie, I just think the story is stupid. Other than that, it's a great movie. The story is shit, but the actual action and everything else in between, like, you know, yeah. But anyway, the reason that I genuinely don't like John Wick 3 is because the high table thing. The high table scene where he meets the guy at the high table and he says, I want to keep living for her. And he says, okay, I'm willing to do this, but you have to go execute your friend. And not only that, you have to give me your ring finger and your wedding ring, right? So he's giving away, look, as a married man, my wedding ring, whenever I get a new one, it's my most prized possession. You know, it symbolizes, you know, my marriage. And that's one of the things that he says, is I want to keep living for her. So why give away your wedding ring and then not follow through with the execution of your homeboy? Like, he went through all that, like that whole arc. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to ramble on about John Wick. Now we come to the part of the video where I tell you whether or not you should buy this car. This car, if you like customization, buy the car. 110%. If you like customization for car shows, it is a must-have because you can customize this car and make it look good no matter what you do. You can literally have some of the most offhand coloring and it'll still probably look good, okay? Plain and simple. But if you guys are looking for this, even as a daily driver, actually, hold on, before I get into that butt part, even as a daily driver, this car is actually a lot of fun to drive. In my opinion, it's a lot of fun to drive. And yeah, but if you're looking for something with a little bit more speed, just a tad bit more, and you don't mind a convertible and less customization, I'd recommend the Cabrio, the convertible. And I will be doing a video on that, just not for like another week or two, or not for another week. But what was I gonna say? Oh, if you're looking to use this as a race car, you, my friend, really want to lose that race. No, I'm kidding. If you're drag racing the car, if you drop it low, you master the double clutch, and you're drag racing this car, there's not very many cars that could, I'm willing to bet there are not very many cars that could beat you. I don't drag race per se, but if it's a sprint and not a marathon, your chances, I want to say you guys have like more than a 65% chance to win every drag race. Am I pushing this car? I think I'm pushing the car because I could have sworn I parked straight. But if you're looking to do like track racing and whatnot in this, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Don't buy this car for that reason. If you want to, that's up to you. But as I said, if I'm gonna give it a rating on 1 to 10, it's a high 8 for me in terms of everything. It's got great customization, great speed. The handling's mid. There's just, yeah, that's about all I could say on that. Anyway, I hope y'all did go to enjoy
the motherfucking down.
And with that being said, if y'all can do me a favor and like, comment, and subscribe if you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys enjoyed the ramblings of John Wick, let me know down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Wake the fuck up, Wolf. We've got a city to